Hello, U.S. history students. I'll be reading the Week 7 quiz to you today. The quiz has 10 questions worth 2 points each for a total, actually worth 2 points for multiple choice and the 3 points for the matching, worth a total of 21 points. Question number 1. Following the Battle of Antietam, Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation. In addition to ending slavery in Confederate states, what other impact did this proclamation have? A, it forced the border states to free their slaves as well. B, it gave more power to the South, which could help them win the war. C, it made both sides of the war focus on preserving the Union. Or D, the last option, it shifted the focus of the war from protecting the states' rights to abolishing slavery. Why was the Battle of Gettysburg considered the beginning of the end for the Confederacy? The Confederates suffered a huge loss of life, and they lost hope that they would gain the support of foreign countries. The North suffered mass casualties but gained the support of France. The South decided to end slavery and re-enter the Union due to this defeat. Or the last option, all the Confederate generals were captured and they had no more leaders to lead their army. Question number 3, Lincoln ended the Gettysburg Address stating that government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from the earth. What idea is he describing? Equality, democracy, liberty, or justice? Number 4, President Lincoln was very pleased with General Sherman. Southerners were not. Which answer describes why? Sherman secured Atlanta and most of Georgia with a style of diplomacy that was unpopular with Southerners. B, Sherman's march through Atlanta gave Northern forces time to regroup. C, Sherman's gained a needed victory in Atlanta and marched from there to the sea, destroying everything in his path. Or D, Sherman's victory in Atlanta was achieved with very little loss of life, but he destroyed many homes. Question 5. Why did the Confederacy lose the war? A, they struggled to get the supplies they needed, lacked manpower to continue fighting, and had no foreign aid to help them. B, they struck a deal with the Union to allow slavery at the end of the war. C, the Confederate generals decided they were tired of fighting. D, the alliance between the South and France fell through, leaving Confederate soldiers without equipment needed to fight. Question 6. Which group identifies reasons that the Civil War is considered the first modern war? Was it Group A, special rations, military blockades, unusual diseases, and civilized approach? Or was it Group B, new technologies, advanced weaponry, air reconnaissance, and total warfare? C, select the 3 ways women supported the war effort at home on the war effort and home front during the Civil War. A, running for political office. Remember, you're selecting 3. Managing family businesses and farms while the men were at war. Establishing new nursing organizations, caring for the sick and wounded. Revolutionizing military strategy. Serving secretly as soldiers and spies. What were the 3 ways that they supported the war effort and the effort on the home front? Question number 8. Match the law passed during Reconstruction to the correct description of what the law states. Granted citizenship to African Americans, granted African American males the right to vote, and made slavery illegal. The options are 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments. Question 9. Southern states passed Jim Crow laws following the ratification of the 14th and 15th Amendments. What were 2 goals of these laws? A, to prevent blacks from exercising their right to vote. B, to bring equality in society between black and white Americans. C, to create a segregated society that ensured the 2 races did not come in contact with one another. Or D, to create programs that assisted former slaves in finding employment. The last question, question 10, how did the Compromise of 1877 end Reconstruction? It guaranteed equal protection for African Americans under the Civil Rights Act. B, it approved a recount of the 1876 election and eliminated debt of Southern states. C, it ended Reconstruction by removing federal troops from the South in return for approving Rutherford B. Hayes as president. Or D, it prevented the spread of slavery by prohibiting it in all new Western territories. When done with your quiz, make sure to click Submit Quiz so that it shows up in your grade book and will show you your grade. Good luck.